I've always had a passion for being around and learning about animals. When I was younger, going to zoos and animal parks was always a part of my life. I wanted to share my passion with family and friends, so I started working with people that loved animals as much as I did, and my YouTube channel was born. So today I'm here at the Scovill Zoo. It is my first time being here, and I have some interviews planned, and I'm really looking forward to them, and I hope you guys are too. Welcome back to my animal education series. Today I'm here with Mindy at the Scovill Zoo. Hello.
Hi.
And what do we have here?
We have Jack. He is a Bactrian camel, and Bactrian camels have two humps instead of one like the dromedary camel. So he's a Bactrian camel, a two-humped camel, and right now we're giving him a couple treats. These are apple biscuits. Jack can do lots of different behaviors. Right now we're just having him hold still so he can sit by us and talk to us for a minute. Hold on. Good.
And what other things does he know?
Jack is trained to put a halter on. We can put a halter on him and a lead rope and kind of walk him up and down the exhibit. We sometimes tie him to some training stocks we have in the back, and he's able to, we're able to keep him still, and we've been working on petting him and getting him desensitized to us touching around his neck area and stuff, and we're close to being able to get a blood draw from Jack. So when the vets need a CBC or important blood work from him, we wouldn't have to put him under and go through all that complicated stuff when we could just do it quickly with him just standing back there in the stalks.
How old is this camel?
He is 3.
It's a pretty big 3-year-old.
Yes, he is about 2,000 pounds.
And how old is your other camel here?
Sasha's 13. She's a little older.
And where can you find these camels in the wild?
These camels are from the Gobi Desert. And what's special about the Gobi Desert is that it gets very, very hot, but it also gets very, very cold. So these camels have to learn to live in both of those environments. So what they did was come up with a lot of adaptations to help themselves out. So you can see here that Jack can close his nose up really tight so the sand doesn't blow in there, and also his eyelashes are really long to keep sand out of his eyes, and he has lots of hair in his ears. And he also has these special feet down here with these leathery looking pads on the bottom, and they're nice and wide, so as he's walking through the sand he doesn't sink down like if he had hooves like other large animals like him. So he's built to make it through the sand. And then also when it gets really cold, you can see he's starting to grow some of his winter fur back. In the spring they shed everything and they look almost bald, and that keeps them cool, but then in the wintertime they need all of this extra hair to keep them warm. Here, Jack.
And many people think that camels have water in their humps, and is that true?
Actually, it's not just water. It's pretty much fat and nutrients that are just stored in there. So if they did have to go a long time without eating or drinking, they could start to use up that supply that they've stored up there. But it's not just water.
How long could they go without food or water?
I'm not sure the exact amount of time they can go, but I know it's quite a while if they had to. Of course, here at the zoo, they never do.
And what do you feed them to kind of replicate the wild?
They get a lot of browse here at the zoo. And they actually, if you see this, you want to see this big browse branch we gave him yesterday, that was mulberry. And not only do they eat the leaves, they peel off the different pieces of bark, and they really like to eat that. So we try to give them a lot of that stuff to keep them busy and work their teeth and keep them from chewing on the wooden posts and stuff in their exhibit. They like to really chew on stuff. And they really like leaves and bark.
So are these camels endangered or no?
They are endangered in the wild. There's only about 800 to 1,000 left in the wild, but there are domesticated Bactrian camels all over the world. But they are working to try to save the wild ones.
It's very sad that most of the time when I do this, most of the animals are endangered.
We do have a lot of endangered animals here at the zoo, but a lot of our endangered animals are involved in the SSP program, though, the Species Survival Plan. And so there are a lot of people working to save a lot of those animals, and AZA accredited zoos work together to breed animals that are not genetically similar and reintroduce those animals. So we are part of that, as we've had some breeding done here. Like we've sent toucans places, we've sent lemurs and tamarins and pandas to other places. So that's kind of a good thing the zoos are involved in, the AZA zoos, the SSP.
He's still thinking you have more treats.
Yes. He loves treats. He's a very
Well, thank
friendly
you so
camel.
much for telling us about these camels.
You're welcome.
And if you guys enjoyed this week's episode, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up down below, subscribe to my channel, and also check out my Instagram, @CoachJerk. And as always, see you next week.